So we have got 11 kelompoks under the Church of the Sacred Heart Kampar. And some kelompoks are very near, many kelompoks are very far. Some kelompok can take an hour for us to reach to the kelompok, and perhaps half an hour of a normal road, the other one is off-road. Priests, we invite Indonesian priests during the season of Lent and Advent. And during the season of Lent and Advent, the Indonesian priests will go around to all the kelompok. On all the other masses, I myself will go and visit them. So Advent and Lent, Indonesian priests, at least they have got a taste of a priest coming from Indonesia to show that the church in Indonesia cares for them. So we are working hand in hand with the employers so that when we know that the kelompok is in need of some shelter or toilet facilities, then the church and the boss would see what are the things we can do in order to erect or establish some kind of a shelter in order to look into their physiological needs. Some of them, when they come to Malaysia, they have not obtained any form of documentation, even Indonesian documentation. So when they come to Malaysia, when they come to know they are completely undocumented, we will try to get SPLP for them from embassy in Kuala Lumpur, Indonesian embassy, and Indonesian embassy will give them SPLP sometimes for 1 year, sometimes it could be extended for some reasons, they give 2 years. So for the period of the 2 years, they can stay here without any fear. Without any fear of police, without any fear of immigration, without any fear of any authorities, because their stay here is considered legal when they get SPLP. Then we also provide birth certificate for children born in Malaysia. When they are baptized here, we give baptism certificate, and then the baptism certificate will be given to embassy. Embassy will give them Indonesian birth certificate for the children, and because they are giving to the child infant toddler, they also give to the mother as a protector of the child. Church of the Sacred Heart collaborates with other parishes also in Penang, in Northern, and in all the other parts of diocese. The local doctors and the doctors who have come from Penang, who have gone to their kelompok in order to organize this medical checkup. We start off clinic in our hall here, in our parish hall, every week. A migrant mass is at 11 a.m. So after migrant mass, say from 12 noon to 2 p.m., especially in order to reduce the mortality of mothers and the child. Now many migrants, they don't go for proper checkup when they are pregnant, they don't go for vaccination, they don't really follow up things properly medically. So therefore, quite a number of death when it comes to babies, stillborn, and babies miscarriage. So children, Indonesian children who are in Malaysia, they are not in Indonesia, therefore they are not enrolled in school there. So if they are not enrolled in school there, they are deprived from many basic elementary needs, which may affect them now and in the future. First of all, education. That's very clear cut. Secondly, documentation. Because their documentation is tied up to their school. So only when they go to school, they get this Kartu Keluarga organized. So if they are not enrolled in school, they will become stateless. They will have no documents. Not only that, even their catechism classes is tied up to their school. The priest or the parish sends a particular teacher to the school to teach catechism. Then the teacher brings back the list of their students or pupil from the school to the priest, and the priest registers them in their parish record and give them baptism or whatsoever it may be needed. So even sacramental administration in Indonesia is dependent on their school. So if they don't go to school, they don't get their First Holy Communion, they don't get their confirmation. We are actually collaborating with many people, that we are not only dealing with Catholics, we are also dealing with all the other people like Serchi and people like this. Pope Francis has clearly said at charity level, we can think of unity, because we can be united when it comes to charity, because everybody got flesh and blood and everybody can go through suffering, whether you are baptized or not baptized. So therefore, I think today we might need to go on this platform, looking for unity in terms of charity.